Hey, what's up, everybody? Well, we're getting ready to head back to Colorado, and we're happy to say we're heading back with the win. It was friggin' awesome last night. I wish you all could have been there to win Best Rock Act for 2019. Just want to thank you all, because you know what? At the end of the day, that's why we're here. It's for you, and it's a little fun for us too. I can't lie. But anyway, thank you guys very much for rocking the new stuff. I'll be making a new announcement soon, so stay tuned. Love y'all. Rock on. All right, Pedro, I think we are
on.
We are on like Donkey Kong. How you doing, man?
All good.
So what's been going on with you?
Well, you know, doing some recordings, composing, arranging, that type of thing. Just running around.
The weather has finally broken here a little bit out of its winter slumber. And
yeah,
I've been outside, man, just enjoying myself. Getting
it's been very rainy here.
It don't ever rain.
We got a break. Yeah,
it's like we're so close to the desert here. It doesn't rain a whole hell of a lot. We've been getting a lot of snow, but it kind of broke, and shit, it was 70 degrees here today. I think that's like 4 million Celsius. I don't know what the fuck it is that. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm in a good mood, man. Oh, dude. So, well, no, I won't talk about that yet. Before we get started, you know, I was thinking the other day, Pedro, that on a musical level, all I can do is hope to be at the same level as you. I'm never going to surpass you, you know, etc. And you've got that fancy degree, and I don't have one of those. So I was feeling a little, you know, I don't know what you say.
I can write you something. You want me to?
Not inadequate. No, it's all right. Don't feel sorry for me. I've leveled the playing field because I've been working on something secretly for quite a while, Pedro. And I thought, okay, you could go back, you could finish school and get a degree. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. So
hope kids are not watching this.
What's that? Well, okay. Well, yeah, my kids aren't watching, so it's okay. If you don't have a diploma, that's okay as long as you got a title of some kind. And I have finally got a title. I think that's at least on par with a bachelor's degree. I'd say it's maybe even above a bachelor's degree. This might go to the master's degree level. And all I want, when you finally come back to America, Pedro, I just want to let you know, I, sir, am the Burger King. So if you want any Whoppers, you got to go through me.
Wow, that's a high title. Yeah. Wow.
I mean, yeah, it's quite an honor.
You just went from bachelor to king. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I was inspired because our new song has a king, in it. So I'm like, man.
Yeah, you shouldn't be wearing that.
You probably didn't get the news over there in Lisbon, but the old Burger King died. So they, a long time ago, I think, God rest my dad's soul. It was one of those contests back in the late 70s, and he signed me up to be a prince. Never thought it would work out to be anything. Well, all these years later, the real Burger King dies, and lo and behold, they got it. What happens when the king dies is one of the prince steps up and takes his place, right? So, you are looking at the new Burger King.
The new king. I
am.
All right.
I don't know who my subjects are. They can holler at me and tell me, yeah, man, I'm down with the Whopper with cheese, of course. This wasn't too long ago. I did go to a Burger King and ordered a Whopper, and they gave it to me without cheese, and that should be...
It should be illegal.
Law. I think Trump should, while he's signing these orders, sign one that helps us normal people. Make it illegal for them to
get cheese in burgers.
You got it right. That's right, man. So
very good. Very good.
Congratulations to me, I guess, Pedro, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, congratulations. And we did a song to commemorate. Me unknowingly that you would later be a king, because when we were doing the song, you were not a king yet. So,
we could do one of these days. We could do a song called "The Burger King." It sounds like some shit. If it's somebody in rock and roll,
a Zappa song.
Yeah, or Ritchie Blackmore. Because there's a king in the mix.
Oh, okay. I suppose, yeah.
Well, yeah. I love Ritchie Blackmore, man. He's one of my favorites. That dude, I think he lives out in the woods now somewhere.
Right? Really?
Yes. He's like really taking on that whole medieval lifestyle.
Yeah, but so he went. Okay, so he went to living in a castle, and now he's living in the wood, like some camping.
I don't know, man. I'm not really sure. What I'm thinking of is like strung across 4 or 5 different YouTube things I saw. So just work with it.
I don't know. I don't follow.
Here's the deal, man. I do kind of know this is that he was always into that kind of that style of music, and he said he's really stuck in the Baroque period now, and that's where he's going to stay for a while. And
so he has time travel, and he doesn't want to come back. And now he's in the woods. So
and now he's like taking on the whole persona, and his wife too. And they live in the woods. And
no, Rich, but I don't want to. Oh yeah, but you have to. You have to come with me. I'm the king.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even have to. After a while, you don't even have to say anything. You just point at the crown, and everybody knows what's up, right?
All right. Okay. Okay. Very good. So, but yeah, in the song, well, who would have known? I mean, you were just the heir to the throne.
In the song or in real life, as the real life Burger King?
No, in real life, you are the king. No, you are the king. But in real life, but I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. I got you. Well, man. In the song, I was supposed to be the king, or the character was supposed to be the king. We should say, because that's really what it is. Because you know what, in the movie, Pedro, somebody may be playing our parts, so we got to leave it wide open. Because you know what I'm saying. Don't. I mean, if I was them, I would cast us, of course, in the film. But that's something we'll just have to deal with when we get to that stage.
Yeah.
But now in the story, yes, you're the king, and this is one of the things I'm hoping. Well, Pedro, I'm getting ready to give the story away from the song, and one of the things I was wanting to do was see if the audience could get the story out from the song in the way that we intended for them to understand.
Yeah.
So maybe we jump right into the song right now, and then we can come back and tell the story of the song and see if they got it. How's that sound?
Oh, we can do that, yes. Okay. I think, it's discernible, the audio, so people will get it. Yeah, sure.
All right.
But just go ahead and play it.
I know, I'm jumping all over the place today, but that's the nature of the beast sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
Without further ado, Pedro, Follow No One proudly, and when I say proudly, I really mean it, proudly presents the greatest time of your life, and we hope you have it listening to this. When we get back, we'll try to figure out if you could understand what the fuck we were talking about. See you in a minute. All right.
Today, we start our new life together. And I promise to love and protect you always.
And I promise to stand by your side always.
By order of the king, surrender the girl.
No, you can't take her. She's my wife.
She belongs to the prince now. Stand aside or you'll regret it.
No, please don't hurt him.
Enough! This madness ends now.
You, what are you doing here?
I'm here to right a wrong. The
girl does not belong to the prince. She belongs with her husband.
No! They took her!
I'm sorry, there were just too many. But I promise you we'll get her back.
What do we do now?
We assemble our forces, we prepare, and we fucking ride. I was ruler of this land until my brother took it all away from me. And this is why I'm here, so that your life doesn't get thrown away. I'll give you my life. Tell me, is it time for you to fight for your life? Tell me, is it time for you to have the greatest time? There they are.
Where?
Right up there above the ridge. I'll go in for a closer look.
He's been hit! Get on your horses! We can't let them take him. Our forces are large enough to scare them off. So half of you distract them, the other half come with me. Hey, how badly are you hurt?
What are you doing? Don't worry about me. You have a job to do. Now get the hell out of here and go after your wife. Tell me, is it time for you to fight for your life? Tell me, is it time for you to have the greatest time? Tell me, is it time for you to have the greatest time? Tell me, is it time for you to fight for your All right, we're back. Well, Pedro,
Yeah,
your thoughts?
pretty cool. Very different,
Yeah.
but I think we were able to flesh it out. The idea, I mean, it's certainly different. So you don't get your regular verses section. So because now it's been replaced with with a scene. We are calling it a scene.
Yeah, it's a song within a movie, within a song, within a movie.
Yes, exactly.
That's
It's
right.
something
Well,
like
you know
that,
what,
yeah.
man? I was,
Hopefully, people will hear it that way. Yeah.
I was on my way. I went to Lowe's today to get some lumber for my garden. I know that sounds funny, but I was, doing some stuff out. But I was in the Hummer and just crank that fucker up and listen to it, and I got a great system in there. And I'll tell you what, I was not pleasantly surprised, but pleasantly surprised in a way, because the music, I wasn't worried about any part of that, but you never know, like putting like the scenes and etc. You want it to come off and sound realistic, and you don't want it to sound cheeseball, cheesy, whatever. That's the word we used to use back in the day.
Yeah.
But I think it really works and pulled it off.
Yeah.
And I think all the voice actors. Shout out to my son Jack, who played one of the characters in there, and obviously, I don't know if I put it on a little bit of an accent, but I'm in it, and Pedro and Pedro's old lady's in it, and it turned out good, cool. I thought it sounded good, man, and it being wide open. You know, the story does continue. It's just whether or not we proceed with it at some point, or
with this approach.
I mean, even this continuous story. I mean, I'd like to know what happens to the to the guy. Does he get her back? I mean, hey.
Hopefully, but you die. You are pretty bad shape. No, you can't die. You're the king.
This is no, I'm not the king. Okay, so
there you're not the king.
Let's get into the story. That's one of the things I wanted to see. Is get the story. So, in the song, my character is, I was a king at one time of that domain, and this takes place. This song takes place in the Arabian desert, actually, amongst the Bedouin people. And I don't know. I was inspired by that just because I remembered it from when I was over there, and I got to meet some. And I thought they were cool as fuck, man. Drank some hot tea. Remember the old Sting song, Tea in the Sahara? Well, I wasn't in the Sahara. I was in the Arabian desert, but I had tea in the Arabian.
Yeah, all right.
But I digress. The king has been exiled by his no-good brother, which he's not in the song. You don't hear him, but you know that the king sends this group of horsemen to snatch Pedro's wife from him as they're getting married. I guess they're not. It's not his wife yet. They don't even get through the ceremony, right? Before she gets hauled out.
Yeah, it can happen. So we have a bit of a story going on there.
Yeah.
And we've been discussing if we either do another one and continue with the story. But we also have been.
We can always jump. We can always do a different song and then jump back into. We jump back into this story anytime we want.
Yeah.
Unless
I don't know, because we've been entertaining some ideas and see what we can where we can take this approach. I don't know.
This song's been I watch that dude. I tell you about him sometime. The Professor of Rock. And it seems like some of the most famous songs of all time usually have a story that goes along with them, and it's usually a fucked up one. It's like, the singer hated the song, or he couldn't sing the song. They brought some other guy in to sing, and it ended up being their greatest hit, and always some combination of the song.
Yeah.
Well, this song has been we started out with a major miscommunication that kind of got us going down a really weird path. And and the fact that we not only salvaged it, but ended up taking this song to a different level altogether, I'm pretty happy with that. I feel it's an accomplishment, Pedro.
You feel? Oh, yeah. Wow.
Why shouldn't I? I'm the fucking Burger King, man.
It's guaranteed you'll always get cheese in your burger.
That's right, man. You come to Burger King, if they don't give you cheese on your Whopper, you fucking call me. I'll take care of that shit.
Yeah, very good. So,
have it your hey, but you're supposed to be able to get to have it your way. Not anymore. There's a new sheriff in town. We're getting rid of that one. Yeah. You have it my way, boys.
I don't know. We were, to be honest, let me share this with whoever's listening. We've been a bit worried about how people would take this, how the song would be taken by the audience, right?
Uh-huh.
By our fans, and it would be great to have some response on their behalf. You know, either in comments, just send emails, whatever. Just say something, and we would like to have your feedback because we are a bit curious because ourselves we are not very sure of the path, right? We're just experimenting with some things, and hopefully they turn out for the best. But yeah,
You know,
like some pointers if you can.
Man, it's weirding me out, dude.
What?
I got to get like a permanent camera set up for this because right now I had a technical difficulty before we started today, and I've got my laptop, a $2,000 whatever plus laptop sitting here. All it's serving as is a stand to hold my camera up in the air. Because the piece of the camera, you know how you can twist them on to the like a stand or something, it broke. So I find myself looking up at you on the screen, and I'm not. It looks like I'm bored, and I'm looking away the whole time. I've been doing this the whole time. So,
it's fine. It's fine. People will get it. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, I guess they will.
Yeah.
You know.
No, but yeah. It would be great to have some feedback, some pointers, and or else we'll just continue doing it.
Or you say, man, you know what? I don't know. I want to get some good, honest feedback. But with that, I like doing stuff like this, and if the people like it, I say we keep going because, man, there's a lot of stories left to be told in this world, Pedro, and I think we could tell them.
Yeah, well, as far as I can tell, I think we are definitely storytellers. After Fate, the album, you have hanging on the wall. After Fate, the album, we just told a story there.
Yeah, that was a true story.
We already, so we already explored scenes. But
they can buy the CD at follownoonestore.com.
Yeah, that's it.
We ship them out, man.
Yeah.
And my buddy's getting ready to maybe run the local post office here, take it over. So I'm going to have a new connection for all of our shipping needs.
Yeah. Even that album, a concept album, we already introduced the idea of, we already did scenes. But they were apart from the music. In this case, they are in the music.
Except for hanging by a thread.
Oh yeah, there's a bit there. Yeah, there's a bit there.
That was cool too.
Probably the precursor.
You got the part is which song is the devil in? I forget.
I don't know. I'm Dr. McCool.
Yeah, you're Dr. Pedro McCool. Yes. That's right, and I played myself.
Well, and my wife is the nurse.
Yeah, Nurse Amanda.
Nurse Amanda, to whom I end up marrying to.
Yes,
in the desert.
That's one thing we didn't tell them in the story. See, that's how Amanda and Pedro met. Pedro when he was a doctor back in the day, and that's really how me and Pedro, became acquainted. That he didn't know that it was me. And we didn't come across each other until years later. So that's why we ended up doing this album because Pedro was like, "That was you?" I was like, "Yeah, man, no shit." Wow.
No.
Just imagine, dude. I'll tell you what. When I was living in Lexington, Kentucky, there used to be a band. They were from Cincinnati, but this guy worked at the one of my favorite bands around, like local bands. They were really good, and he used to sing a cover of Battle of Evermore. He was badass too, and with the mandolin and the whole 9 yards going, like 2 or 3 guys playing the plucked strings. But he was a heart surgeon, Pedro, and he moonlighted as in his band, and they were really good. They played like a club there, A1A's. Dio played there. Stephen Piercy came through there a few times. People from Kentucky, if you ever been to Lexington, you'll know what I'm talking about. Back in the day, A1A's. So
Oh, that's cool.
There's a little stuff for
A
our.
doctor. Nice. Well,
Yeah.
not as cool as being a king, but yes.
No, hell no, man. No. I mean, Burger King.
Yeah.
There's only one. There's all kinds of heart diseases out there.
Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. So we are, as you can probably tell, we like to experiment with stuff, putting up, transforming those ideas into songs or whatever. Oh, you're gonna go away. Okay, cool.
Just hold on.
All right.
When I die, Pedro,
All right.
I'm documenting this right now because nobody else is here for me to document it. On top of my casket, I want our award, and then on top of that,
Your crown, the Burger King crown.
Yeah, you get it though. Hold on. Do you picture it? There Rich goes on to the next life. The Burger King
with the crown and the award in hand.
Award.
Yes.
He lived a full life. God bless.
Awesome.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I tell you. I think I told you about this the other day, but I had a return. Another package came in the mail, Pedro. We weren't on the air that day, but again, somebody hooked me up, and I'm looking for the. Let's see. Okay, no. Oh no, it's not. I got that. Some big ass nugs, man.
What's that?
That came in the mail, bro.
Oh, all right.
Thank you for your service again.
Oh, okay.
And it's a week.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Wow.
whoever you are, thank you.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
And don't come to my house, please. It goes to our fucking what do you call it? Our PO box. It's not. That's in an undisclosed location, or so I thought. And our stuff from there automatically gets forwarded here, right? So this is the second one.
All right.
Whatever.
All right. Okay.
I wouldn't be eating no food if I got it that way, but I'll take this.
All right. Well, so anyways, yeah, that's for now everything about that song, and with the certainty that we will be exploring that type of thing in the future. I suppose not necessarily in the next song, but in the future for sure.
Flow, man. Just that's why it's important to start. I'm hoping, summer's coming upon us and whatnot. So,
you think we would be ready to do a musical?
A musical? I don't think anybody's wanting to hear the word musical on this.
I know it's not a musical, so what is it then?
I don't really know, man. It's not like
we can rebrand it.
It's a song. Okay. Well, it's not on that same style, but it's the same type of maybe approach. It's. I would like to think. What would you classify? What would you classify Operation Mindcrime as, for example?
Oh, that's in the same ballpark as the album we did, Fate. It's a concept album. Yeah, with some scenes and whatnot. Yeah. So.
Except just that's. Yeah. I tell you what, when I first heard that album come out back in the day, I was in high school, just in high school, and I was just thinking, damn, that's great shit there, bro. I don't think since they did a concept album, have done a concept album, there's probably not been one better, at least in the rock sphere. I know a lot of people, if the Tool fans would are disagreeing with me right now, but I mean, if you like Tool, cool, that's fine. Just different, probably generational thing there.
I don't know. It's just in our case, I just think we are trying to find something that fits us a little bit better and that makes use of our our talents and whatnot.
Yeah,
because Rich hasn't told you, but Rich has been in musicals. Yes.
Yeah, that's actually how I started. When I was little, just a wee lad.
I don't know how it went, except that now he doesn't want really to call it that. I don't know if it was a bad experience or not.
No, it's not that. It's just like anything else. It's all about connotation.
Yeah.
And when people hear musical, they depending on who you are. There's different.
Anyways, the way I would like to
concept, what's that?
No, the way I would like to probably frame it, or whatever we may end up doing, but I would probably frame it as something closer to what could probably be an audiobook, right? A song audiobook of the sort. I don't know. I don't really want to. You know what? Everybody always feels like they have to classify everything into some little pigeonhole. It's just for the sake of.
You know what? To me, because that's not. We didn't even have the intent to start out with in that song to even do what we did. So it was oh shit! What we hit that rut and. We just briefly discussed it, and it kind of went as it's going right now, and we are just throwing stuff in the air and see what eventually sticks. Because we really don't know. I believe it or not,
we would like to do something.
It was a lot more of a calculated process than that, my friend. Yes. I just didn't pull it out. Well, actually, it's like one of those things.
That's why you're the king.
That's right. It goes patty, cheese, lettuce, then the mayonnaise, onions. No, tomato, onions, pickles.
Doesn't matter. Do it as I tell you.
Yeah, actually, Burger King. Well, no, I told you I changed that shit. I probably had. I might have to talk to the board of directors or something before I get crazy, because they are a publicly traded company, and I don't want to get in trouble with the SEC and shit. So, anyway, what were we talking about again? I'm sorry. I'm just.
No, we were just saying that we don't. We are.
I was saying it was more calculated. No, it was calculated by accident. If you want to put it that way.
All right.
Well, I kind of once I found my muse, knew what was going on, then it all fell into place like that. It was just kind of getting there. I was stuck for a minute, and naturally so, because I had already wrote another song or kind of adapted another song to this one. But in the end, I'm glad we didn't do the other thing, and I'm glad we ended up doing this. And I think it's much more worthwhile for everyone involved. And, the thing is, depending on how elaborate these things get, who knows? We'll just, as long as it sounds good and it works for what we're trying to do, then I'm cool with it.
That's key.
When we get to where, we do something and it just doesn't come out right, other than for the sake and purposes of just goofing on it during one of our podcasts, it's not something we're going to release like that, so.
No. All right, so there you go. In this episode, you got to hear our latest endeavor.
Yes.
Our song, our story/song.
Yep.
And
we've beaten this horse to death, Pedro, so I'm sure they'll be glad to hear the song. They'll be glad to hear what's next, too.
Yeah.
But, partially what's next is our song Stay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I hope everybody watching here, if you're seeing this, I hope you've downloaded your free copy on Patreon. I believe there's the WAV and the MP3, both. Whatever you choose, or get both of them. That's what it's all about. it hit European radio, and I actually got a few notes on it, messages and etc. from people. So I know that people are hearing it over there, and yeah, it's a lot of stations in France. There was a couple in your home country, Pedro, Portugal, and a lot of different places in Europe played it. On Valentine's Day it started, and then it's just kept going. So last time it looked like it was getting ready to break the top 50 over there. So whatever. Hey, yeah. I didn't really do much with it other than send it to them and say, hey, will you all play it? And we got it done. So I'm happy with that. I think that song turned out amazingly well, and who knows, there may be a video for that song one day. Although we may do an Ozzy with that song, how he did a couple of his videos where he actually had other people play the parts in the songs. You see what me and Pedro are working towards. We might one of these days be just completely behind the scenes when we're old and gray,
pulling the strings.
Just pulling the strings like that dude on Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, yeah. Yeah, but who was the other dude? I was trying to remember what his name was a couple of days ago. You had Charlie there.
No.
But then wasn't there a guy that was always in the room with him?
I suppose.
I don't remember.
I suppose I don't remember.
I don't even... Yeah, I guess I was born when that came on, but I wasn't very old.
You're trying to say that you saw it when it was black and white?
No. I saw it in reruns, so I don't really remember what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't, yeah. It wasn't...
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool that Stay has been playing on terrestrial radios here in Europe.
Yep.
Cool. We have songs played. Oh, sorry?
Your fans started rattling again. You'll hear it on the replay.
Oh. All right. Yeah, so.
We will never solve that problem.
No, I don't.
He don't hear it.
I suppose I don't hear it. Yeah.
That's great.
Well, whatever.
What are you gonna do?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, nothing.
You know what though? All in all, I'm pretty psyched because the weather's warming up. It's all good, and I just think that we've got some good stuff coming. You kind of fight. It's like a football game. Like momentum shifts. It feels like we got the momentum. We're starting to build momentum again, and it's all right. I'm glad to be doing it. So
it's good. Mm-hmm. We are involved and excited because new stuff is happening.
Well, yeah, hearing that today, man.
New configurations, it's cool.
Rocking that today, listening to it, man. It got me all pumped up and shit. So
awesome.
I was happy.
All right, so next time we do an episode.
It'll be a brand new topic. It'll be a brand new topic, and it'll be anybody's guess what that we were going to do, Pedro.
Yeah, exactly. Even for us. Yes. All right. I think that's about it for today.
Okay, I think I was looking up again, but I'll look into the camera before we get off, and I'll have this shit fixed for the next one. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Everybody, you have a good one until we see you next time. Drop comments and comments and comments and comments.
Yes, please do that.
And tell your friends. All right, let's build this thing up. And the more people we see, the more excited we get, the more active we get. All righty.
Yeah.
Peace.
Stay tuned. Bye.
All right.
That's it. Oh, cool.